One day, Hazrat Umar was walking along a road when he noticed an elderly woman standing in front of a house, muttering something to herself. Hazrat Umar approached her and asked, "Oh, dear mother, why are you standing here alone? And what are you saying to yourself?" The elderly woman replied, "What difference does it make to you what I am saying? I am in great distress. Telling you about my suffering, what good will it do? Who are you?" Hazrat Umar then said, "Oh, dear mother, please tell me what is troubling you." The elderly woman responded, "Why should I tell you? Can you relieve my suffering? The one who holds the power of this state, the one people call Al-Amirul Mu'minin, Umar, he does not care about my condition. He is the head of the state, yet he doesn't know what I eat, what I wear, or how I survive each day. He doesn't take any interest in my plight. How can he be called Amirul Mu'minin? How can he be the leader of this state?" Hearing this, Hazrat Umar asked her, "Oh dear mother, does Amirul Mu'minin know that you are suffering like this?" The elderly woman replied, "How would I know if he knows? He is the leader of the state. It is his responsibility to look after the affairs of all its people. I am an old woman. How can I go to him? It was his duty to come to my home and check on my condition." Hearing these words from the elderly woman, Hazrat Umar RA stood silently, overwhelmed with emotion. He then said to her, "Dear mother, what troubles you? Do you need money right now? Please tell me." The elderly woman replied, "The leader of this state doesn't help me. How will you, my son, be able to help me?" Hazrat Umar said, "Dear mother, tell me what you need. I will fulfill your request." While this conversation was taking place, two of the Prophet's companions, Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Abdullah ibn Masud, happened to be walking along the same road. When Hazrat Ali RA saw Hazrat Umar, he greeted him with salam and said, "Oh, Amirul Mu'minin, how are you?" Hearing the title Amirul Mu'minin from Hazrat Ali, the elderly woman was taken aback. She thought to herself, "Is this man really Amirul Mu'minin, Hazrat Umar?" She then looked at Hazrat Umar and said, "Son, I didn't realize it was you. Are you truly Amirul Mu'minin, the leader of this state?" Hazrat Umar replied, "Dear mother, you are not at fault. I do not hold anything against your words. The fault is mine for not being aware of your condition until now." He then took some dirhams from his belongings and handed them to the elderly woman, saying, "Please take this. Dear mother, from today you will no longer have to worry. You will not face financial hardships anymore. I, Umar, will personally ensure that I keep track of your well-being," Hazrat Umar said. Hearing this assurance and receiving help from Hazrat Umar, the elderly woman was overjoyed. She said to him, "O Amirul Mu'minin, I no longer have any complaints against you. From today, I will raise my hands in prayer to Allah for you." Afterward, Hazrat Umar RA, along with Hazrat Ali RA and Hazrat Abdullah ibn Masud RA, continued walking forward.
During the reign of Hazrat Umar, one day, two brothers brought a young boy to him, dragging him along. Hazrat Umar asked them, "Why have you brought this boy here like this?" The brothers replied, "This boy has killed our father." Hazrat Umar then turned to the boy and asked, "Did you really kill their father?" The boy replied, "Yes, I did, but it was an accident. My camel entered their garden and their father threw a stone at it, hitting its eye. Seeing the camel in pain, I became very angry and threw another stone at him, which hit his head, and he died." Hazrat Umar then asked the brothers, "Will you forgive this boy?" The brothers answered, "No, we will not forgive him. We want his life in exchange for our father's life." Hazrat Umar then asked the boy, "Do you have any last wish?" The boy replied, "When my father was about to die, he left some property for my younger brother, which I have hidden in a place. I request 3 days to go and give that property to him. O Amirul Mu'minin, please trust me."
Then Hazrat Umar said, "I can trust you if someone can stand as a guarantee to ensure that you will return." The boy looked around the court, but among all those present, no one offered to be his guarantor. Suddenly, a hand raised from behind the gathering. It was the blessed hand of Hazrat Abu Zar Ghifari. He said, "I will be his guarantor." Now, what a guarantee means is that if the boy does not return, Hazrat Abu Zar Ghifari will take the boy's place and his life will be sacrificed instead. Therefore, the boy was allowed to go. One day passed, then two, but the boy did not return. On the third day, the two brothers went to Hazrat Abu Zar Ghifari. Hazrat Abu Zar said, "I will wait until Maghrib." Just before the time for Maghrib, Hazrat Abu Zar Ghifari started his journey toward the court of Hazrat Umar. The people of Medina began to follow him, eager to see what would happen. Would Hazrat Abu Zar Ghifari have to pay the heavy price for the boy's failure to return? As the time for Maghrib approached, the boy suddenly appeared, running and shouting, and arrived at the gathering. Upon seeing him, Hazrat Umar asked, "O boy, why have you returned? I did not send anyone to bring you back. What made you return?" The boy replied, "I do not want anyone to say that a Muslim gave his word but failed to keep it. That is why I have returned." Upon hearing this, Hazrat Umar turned to Hazrat Ghifari and said, "Abu Zar, why did you stand as a guarantor for this boy?" Hazrat Abu Zar Ghifari replied, "I saw that a Muslim was in need of help, and I did not want anyone to say that a Muslim needed help but no one helped him." Hearing this, the two brothers said, "We also do not want anyone to say that a Muslim sought forgiveness, but another Muslim did not forgive him." After this, the two brothers forgave the boy, and he was set free. Subhanallah, subhanallah.